So up for review today, we got the GoXLR. I had a GoXLR Mini. The Mini was awesome. It was basically this part of it, but these were all default screens, and that's what you got. And you got the same inputs and outputs as you do on this one. Same DAC, little less power, but I think it sounds about the same, honestly. But you have your XLR cable for your microphone, which I have my AT2035. You have your in, you have your out, and your headphones. And then you do have an input for if you want to use a 3.5 millimeter microphone, which I actually did with my Blue Yeti. I did use this one for a little bit, and then I ended up, shout out to my boy KGB. He came in clutch. He had a spare microphone, and he sold it to me. This is a really good microphone. I love this microphone. So yeah, XLR, line in, line out. Or I'm sorry, line in, line out. They have it switched on this one. On the other one, it was line in, line out were by each other, and then these two were on the front, but this one's a little different. That's fine. Yeah, so that runs to these headphones I'm wearing. Line out outputs the microphone and everything that you want to output to the game PC, because I have a two PC setup. One PC does the stream and like has my chat, has my live, has my music, all of that good stuff, runs the GoXLR, and then my gaming PC, the only thing that it does is it runs a video game. That's it. Or runs the editing software, whatever I need to do that needs power, game PC. So yeah, line out goes to that. Line in is your cable. Also, it runs from the game PC, but it's the input for the output of this PC so that I can pull sound. So like I get game sound, all of that, it's on a separate channel. Line out just sends out the microphone audio. So that's what that does. And then headphone input, 3.5 millimeter. I have my Sennheiser HD6XXs. Best open back headphones I've ever listened to. Sennheiser makes amazing headphones. I use them all the time for this because they're open back. Like I'm not enclosed, so I don't feel like I'm yelling. It's just a great overall product. Your XLR for the microphone, USB to run to the computer, and then the XLR, unlike the XLR Mini, it has a separate 12-volt power supply. But that's just to run all these lights, because these lights be taking a little bit of power. Not too much, but a little bit. So this is the software for it. The mic runs the microphone. Game is actually tied to my system audio for the stream PC, because sometimes when I'm streaming, I'll pull up other people's kick streams so that I can hang out in their chats and whatnot, or listen to what they're saying, because they'll be like a talking head video or something. Bleep is for your bleep button. Sample is for your sample pad. We'll show that off in a second. The system audio, this is for the actual system audio of this PC. Is tied to that system audio. What I tie the game audio to is just my Edge browser, so that I can get that audio without you guys hearing it, because that way I can turn this up and I can hear 3 people talking right now. But I have ADHD, so I can follow with that. These sliders, this one is tied to what I hear. This one here, oh, you can actually see it move. This one here is tied to chat, so chat's tied to like Discord, Facebook Messenger, whatever I would use to get chat. And then music is tied directly to Spotify, so that it pulls in my Spotify music, and I can control the volume on it. On your guys' end, on OBS, I actually have a separate channel set up so that you guys hear it at a set level. When I'm recording like a VOD like this, if I'm playing music and I forget to shut it off, instead of it passing through the one channel that I'll show you here in a minute for everything, for the game and for the PC audio, it passes through my sound, it doesn't pass through the music. It passes that through a separate channel so that I don't have to record that channel and I don't have the audio in there because copyright. And if you try to post something on YouTube and it even has 2 seconds of a song, they say, nah, get fucked, copyright claim, you can't post this shit, see you later. And then that's the end of that. So you could make a fire clip or whatever, you have 2 seconds of music in there, see you later, get them out. So yeah, that was my little quick rant. So yeah, that's what that does. Console is that optical port on the back. That's for like if you're using like a game console or something and you want to run out through optical instead of splitting off of your HDMI. Works pretty good. I mean, I don't use it, but yeah. So I use the game audio. So on a single PC setup, you could set up all your applications to the separate channels. I use this game channel again for my Edge browser so that I can listen to streams in my headphones and it doesn't go through my audio channel. Mic monitor lets me monitor the level of my mic through my headset. Headphones level's 100, so again, that's what that slider controls. Yeah, so that's all my routing, and then these 4 here set what each of your sliders do. So you can like do the line in, or like if I wanted to control like how loud my microphone is, I could set that slider. And then this mute option controls how you want to mute stuff. I think I have all of these set on mute all, but if you set it to anything else, when you hit the mute button once, it'll mute whatever source you want it to mute. So like if I want it to mute the stream or I want it to mute whatever, it'll mute that for you. And then if you press and hold it, it mutes it not only for whatever source you set, it mutes it for every source across the board. So really cool. And these sliders, what's cool about these sliders, check this. Let me go back to the overhead. So when I move like music in the software, check it out. It's motorized. The shit's goated. Motorized. I don't think the Mini is motorized, at least from what I found. But it's really cool that's just a really cool feature they added. So if you use the software, it actually sets your fader right, which is pretty cool. Okay, back to the desktop. So yeah, this is gonna be a long one, guys, and I apologize. So next thing, mic monitoring. I can hear myself. That was the last one. I already went through that, and I went through the levels. Okay, so this has a lot of settings. This is all your mic settings, like your compressor, your attenuation, attack, your gate, all of this stuff. It's kind of complicated to set up, honestly, and even I kind of had a little bit of a difficult time, and I had to ask somebody for help a little bit on this. So yeah, I actually watched a video on this as well for this particular microphone, how to set this up as well. Yeah, you mess with it for a while, you get to know it. These effects, this one is new for the GoXLR. I don't know why I can't get these to work properly. When I move these, I don't hear any noticeable change like in the mic monitoring. It might be messing with it on your guys' end, but nothing that I hear or anything like that. Nothing that I notice. So I just leave this at default. I don't hit any of these buttons. And we'll see if in the VOD it's different, but I don't mess with this. I just don't feel like sounding a robot or anything. And but it has like 6 different banks that you can set up settings and then save it as the default. But again, I have not messed with it, so yeah. Okay, and then so this is my sample buttons. This is the reason that a lot of people buy a GoXLR. This right here. Hey, yo. Back to the lobby. You're garbage. Let's go. No. Oh my. Let's get it. Cheesy rice. Nani the fuck? Hello? Hell yeah. Hello. Anyways. I'm a real streamer now. Hello? No. But yeah, so those are really cool. And I don't want to really... Your garbage. Hey, yo. Cheesy rice. So you can hit clear and then clear one. And when you hold the button down, it records it. And when you let go, it stops and it saves it. And when you hold the button down, it records it. And when you hold the button down, it records it. And when you hold the button down, anyways. Cheesy rice. So yeah, there's that. Cough button is your bleep button. Or no, cough button is your that's your universal mute. That's your shut everything up button, basically. And above, it's right above your button. So now I can say, and y'all don't know what I said. So there you go. Then you have your settings for like the different RGB for what each screen has. Lot of settings. It's hella settings. So then I can change it and it shows the change on the other, on whatever you changed. Now this is the hardest part to set up and to wrap your head around. So for each of these is your inputs. This tells you each box that you check for an input and an output is where it goes. So like on my headphones, my mic goes to my headphone, my chat, my music, everything goes to the headphones. I can hear everything. So then on my broadcast stream mix, is what goes to this GoXLR channel. So when you set this up, you set it up as broadcast stream mix. Anything that you check on that line gets sent to OBS. And that way you can hear whatever it is, you know, all that good stuff. And there you go. So then line out is for the line out port of this. This is what goes back to the gaming PC and what you can hear in like game chat. So in game chat, people can hear my samples and they can hear my mic. For the chat mic, that's what you guys, or that's what Discord hears, like whatever you set to use the chat mic, Discord, Facebook, whatever it is, that's what they hear. So the only thing they can hear is the samples and the microphone. And then the sample pad, the sampler, this is what sources can be recorded to the sampler. So for me, my mic can be recorded to the sampler, and then whatever is in Discord chat can be recorded to the sampler. If I wanted to troll somebody in game, I could set this to game, and then I could record their voice and play it back, and then they get all mad or whatever. But yep, that's what that does. And then system, this lets you run like your software updates, about analytics, and then this handy tutorial, which I don't know how handy it is because I didn't even look at it. So, and then your help and support, you can get the manual device repair, you can register, probably ought to do that. I'll probably do that here later. I'll probably register this GoXLR. Anyways, I didn't know that was there. But yeah, and then you can save default profiles, backup profiles. This is where all your sample recordings are saved. Let's get it. And when you hold the button down, it records it, and when you hold the button down, it records it.
Hello? I love you.
Hello? Hello? I love you.
Hello? I love you.
So there you go. And that's how you do that. And then you have like presets. Yeah, there's that. And I think that's basically everything that you need to know about the GoXLR. So yeah. In-depth review. It's just a piece of tech that I use every day, so I thought I'd give a little review on it. 10 out of 10. I bought a mini, actually ended up using the mini for a month, and then upgraded to the GoXLR. So if that doesn't tell you something about the product, I don't know what else really could. But yeah, that's how you set that up. Okay, so on the mic settings, you have to save over the default profile. Otherwise, the next time you close and open it, it'll get rid of your mic settings. That was the problem. That was the exact problem. Okay, 55. Yeah, you see the star by it? Okay. All right, so that's it on the GoXLR. That's the review. Ayo. It gets an Ayo out of 10. So there you go.